Hey everyone, it's Hope coming at you live from my bed. Whoa, sexy time. Not really. So I haven't really made a video for. Why is the lighting so weird? Kind of weird lighting. Maybe that's a little better. I don't know. Haven't really made a video for my main channel in a long time. At least not one that was like serious. I've been extremely busy, and my video time has been devoted to Genderqueer Gang mostly. Um, so I thought I'd make one. This one is going to be more mental health related, not so much, not at all genderqueer related or queer related. So there's that. Fair warning. I mean, you should know from the title what it's going to be about. But so I was wondering. I don't really have any advice on it or anything, but I was wondering if anyone else had had the experience, anyone who suffers from anxiety disorders or depression, um, that free time, like, whenever I get too much free time, a lot of times I will go into a depressive episode, or have a lot of anxiety. So right now it is finals time, and for some reason I always seem to have a lot of free time during finals because I'm usually kind of a quick study. I don't really need a lot of time to study for exams in order to get a good grade, so I don't really have a lot of studying to do during the finals. And this semester, I don't even have any actual finals. I'm taking 3 classes, and one of them we did not have a final. We had an exam during the final period, which was worth the same amount as a regular exam, and was the same length as a regular exam. That was earlier today, so that wasn't very bad at all. And then for one of my classes, I have to write a paper. I have 2 more pages left of that to write. That's due sometime tomorrow. And my other class doesn't have a final. I just need to finish writing some papers for it that are due anytime before the end of the finals period. So I have a lot of free time, and I have been feeling like I might be slipping back into a depressive episode. For me, my anxiety and depression are linked very much. I always have anxiety, but when it gets worse, I also tend to get depressed on top of it. And I also haven't been on my medication. I completely stopped taking it probably a month or two ago, and I've been weaning down off of it since about November. So I've been off of my regular antidepressant, which is Celexa, for a while, which I used. I first started taking it when I was both depressed and anxious, and it took care of the depression pretty quickly, and it lessens the anxiety. And then I just take Klonopin whenever I need it for anxiety. So I've actually been like taking a lot of Klonopin recently, and I've been having trouble sleeping. It's kind of hard to explain. When I get depressed, I actually tend to have trouble sleeping instead of sleeping more, which either one can be a symptom of depression, but it seems like maybe the more famous or expected reaction is sleeping all the time, because whenever you picture someone who's depressed, you picture them like laying in bed not wanting to do anything. But yeah, I've been like not sleeping well. Like, it takes me a long time to get tired, and then I wake up in the morning feeling very anxious and like really wired up. And then I might, like, a few times I've gotten tired during the middle of the day, so I try to take a nap, and I would plan to take a nap for maybe an hour and wake up like 15 minutes later completely wired and not able to sleep. And I've been like, not having much of an appetite, or I get hungry and I start eating, and then I just start feeling really anxious, so I don't keep eating. Um, so there's that. The point of this video wasn't to ramble on about it. It was, I don't really know what it was actually, but I don't know, I've never liked having a lot of free time. I'm the kind of person who overcommits themselves all the time, which was actually a big trigger in my first really severe depressive episode. I had a few before that, but they're never really that bad. And this one happened my freshman year, and I was actually suicidal for a little while. So it was the worst one ever. And I was completely overloaded with stuff, and I was just so stressed out all the time because my anxiety was completely untreated at that point. I didn't know that I had any anxiety problems. Well, I knew I did, but I wasn't diagnosed or anything. And I wasn't on any medication or getting any counseling or anything like that. So it was bad. So it tends to be either when I'm like really overloaded or when I actually don't have anything to do. This started several years ago that I started like anytime where, like, if I wasn't working or going to school, within 2 or 3 days I start feeling really terrible. I really don't know why that is. What happens is, like, I can think of a lot of things that I would typically enjoy doing, but then for some reason I just don't want to do them, and I can't explain why. Like, if I'm at home, I could be like, well, I could watch a movie, but I don't really want to watch a movie. I don't have anything to watch. I could read a book. Well, I don't have any books that I want to read. I could play a video game. No, I don't really feel like doing that. So I end up not doing anything. And what's been happening the last few days is I've had things to do, like writing my papers and studying, but all I want to do is just do time wasting things, like watch YouTube or just go on the websites that I like to go on. And even if I can afford to have free time, like if I've made good progress on my paper or something and I don't really need to study anymore, like maybe I could like play video games or watch TV or something like that. I feel kind of guilty about it, like I should be doing more. And so for some reason I choose to do time wasters, because if I do that, then I feel like I feel like I'm almost like getting distracted instead of choosing not to do the work. It's kind of hard to explain. Like, if I actively decided I'm gonna like turn on my PS2 and play some Spyro, that's like deciding to blow off work. Whereas if you're just like doing the same random websites 20 times in a row, that's just kind of wasting a little bit of time. It's not really choosing to blow off your work. I don't know, but yeah. So I was wondering if anyone else has something similar, like if you don't have things to do, like concrete, like classes to go to or work to go to or something like that, like, do you get depressed? Because I'm pretty depressed right now. Woohoo. I guess that's all I have to say about that. I'm planning on going back on this Alexa as soon as possible. I don't want to do it right now because it should be completely out of my system now, and the first time that I took it, I got some really bad side effects for the first few days, and I don't want that to interfere with, the end of the semester, so I'm going to wait until everything is done and then take the week and a half or 2 weeks that I have off before I start doing lots of crazy stuff and working about 50 hours a week to, get back on it and get my system used to it again. So, yeah. Not really sure what the point of that was. That was really more griping than anything useful, I guess. But, okay. So, also, because I've been wasting so much time and watching so much YouTube, I've seen a lot of, like, Q&A type videos with people. So I thought maybe it would be fun to do a Q&A if you have any questions about my typical video topics, which I haven't actually done that many videos, but, oh, I just got a text. Anyway, like, if you have any questions about my personal life that aren't, like, extremely personal, I might answer them depending on what they are, or any questions about being genderqueer, androgyne, pansexual, or any of the mental health issues like generalized anxiety disorder, social anxiety disorder, panic disorder, depression, you know, anything like that. I feel like I'm missing one, but I actually don't think I am. Yeah, those are the things that I'm knowledgeable about, and, you know, I could talk a little bit about other disorders, but, you know, since I don't have them personally, I wouldn't be able to put a personal spin on it, but I do like to research those kinds of things in my free time. Oh, and emotional abuse by parents is another thing. Depending on the questions, I might actually not feel comfortable answering them, because that's something that's still kind of like really touchy with me, so maybe even not that, but yeah, I don't even know what to say. I'm so out of it. Yeah, so if you have any questions, leave them in the comments, inbox me, and I'll try and make an FAQ video or a Q&A video if there's any interest in it. So yeah, see you guys later.